Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is me, Joe Duncan, and this is JDtv. We are sponsored by Callaway Cuisine, specializing in celebrity catering, private chef services, and please, if you are hungry, check out their food truck. It's all over the city of Atlanta. Well, he's gone from military fatigues to movie roles. Actor Jensen Atwood has had an impressive career in Hollywood, from his role opposite Halle Berry in the Oprah Winfrey production of Their Eyes Were Watching God to his challenging role as Wade in Noah's Ark. Atwood has made fans take notice and made Hollywood movers and shakers take a second look. I'm glad to have Jensen Atwood join me on JDtv today. Welcome.
Thank you, man. It's good to be here.
All right, man. We have been wanting to get you on here for a while now, so this is a great day. Great day. So, in the intro, I was talking about the acting career, but you are much more than an actor. You are what they call in the business a triple threat: singer, dancer, actor. Is there something you cannot do?
Is there something that I cannot do? I haven't found it yet. I'm sure there's something.
When you find out, please let us know. You've got to have an Achilles heel. Sometimes I hear actors say they just fell into the business. Were you one of those people? Is that your story, or was acting the childhood dream for you?
Wow. I want to go with C, none of the above. I I've just kind of always been an artist. My mom, was a singer. She never did it professionally.
Yeah,
But art
I
was
can
always
relate.
kind of, what do you say?
I can relate.
Uh, but art was kind of always around me. My older brother was kind of always my inspiration. He, started off when rap began rapping, and I
Yeah,
was kind of his hype man. I'd pick up a verse here and there. And then he started singing, and then I would do harmonies for him. So I was always kind of an artist, talent shows. I was putting together dance routines. My buddies and I were dancing, or whatever it might be. And so it was a point in my life where I had to figure out what the hell I was doing. And it was kind of a interesting, because it was like, why don't you keep doing what you've been doing, but try to make money doing it?
yeah.
So I don't know if that answered the question, but that's how I started in the entertainment world.
It certainly paid off for you.
So far, so good.
A product of South Central. Sometimes that environment, rough, tough. Did you have a relatively normal, easy upbringing, or were there any challenges for you growing up?
I mean, it was normal to me in the sense that, it was the same life that my friends and I were living. It wasn't until I was able to kind of step away from it,
To see
which
what's
was
on the other side?
to see what's on the other side, that I kind of realized how really rough, and tough my childhood was. Single parent household,
Mhm.
pretty much me, my brother, and my mom, and survived the 80s in South Central LA. So I definitely didn't have a normal. It was mine. I had a challenging childhood.
All right, all right. Well, the first time I can remember seeing you on a screen was in Their Eyes Were Watching God. Um, did it trip you out when you got that script, opened it up, read a few pages, and realized, oh my God, I'm going to get to kiss Halle Berry?
Um, wow, how was it? That's interesting the way you just put that. Because it didn't happen for me in that way. I guess my career has always been fairly unorthodox, and pretty independent, as well. And so at the time, I wasn't working. I was volunteering, I guess it would be, for a casting director. And they had already went through their first round or two of actors that they were looking for. And I don't know. I don't want to say it was out of desperation that I got the audition, but she called me and another guy that was working, was also assisting in the office, in with a few other actors as probably the last round, and I was thankful enough to book it, you
Yeah.
know. So, um, I remember the moment I got the call. That was probably the most profound moment that I remember, because somehow I ended up under my agent's table on the phone with my mom, laugh crying.
What does that look like?
Probably terrifying, actually.
You have so many projects coming up. One of them, I believe, are you're filming now?
I just got back from
Six-
Atlanta,
16
shooting.
Bars, the movie?
Oh, actually, that should be in post at this point. We
Okay.
shot that, oh, I want to say a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what's the project you just got back from Atlanta doing then?
Working with Signal 23 again, and it's a collection of short films that are kind of based on R&B songs.
Okay.
And it was an interesting project because it's ad lib. It was ad libbed. It wasn't a solid script.
Wow.
Yeah, so it should be hopefully entertaining.
All right. Well, hopefully we're gonna be at the premiere. So we'll look for you there.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you something about 16 Bars, the movie. It's a comedy. And a lot of actors say comedy much more difficult than dramatic roles. Is that the way you see it?
Much more difficult. I mean, they both have their own challenges.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I actually play myself in 16 Bars, the movie. Yeah, it's very
Wait a
much,
minute.
yeah.
You play yourself. Now that that means you're a pretty big deal. When you can play yourself in a movie, I mean, you're big stuff.
I mean, I know I've been in the business a long time, working very hard. I know that part.
So what about comedy versus drama? How was it?
I mean, I've been probably doing the whole gambit my entire
Yeah.
career, so I feel comfortable in both spaces. Even Noah's Ark is, as much drama as there was in it,
There
there
were some
was
comedic elements. Yeah.
hilarious moments.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, I enjoy playing both, and 16 Bars a movie was easy. I didn't really have to do much acting, so it was a awesome project to be a part of. I think it'll bring some more light to the Northern California rap scene again.
All right. All right. Well, how was it filming all of these projects during this pandemic?
Um, it's it's been I feel like things have been busier for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, on the actual sets, how often did you have to get the thing stuck up your nose?
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I mean, usually it's a 2-day event, the day
Yeah.
before, the day of,
Man.
and things have changed as far as protocols on
Did you
set.
did you have an easy time with the test? Like when I went to get the test for the first time, I thought me and the nurse were gonna fight. It was
I mean,
awful.
yeah, it sucks, but whatever. I mean, I prefer the swab as opposed to the brain tickle, but
Yeah,
you know,
I got the brain choke.
whatever makes people feel comfortable, as long as we moving forward, that's what I'm
Yeah,
excited for, is moving
yeah.
forward.
Well, I saw earlier today the numbers are starting to come down a bit, so it looks like we're moving in the right direction. Well, I want to talk about your process because I remember being a thespian in elementary and junior high school, and you're going to be in the school play. You take your script home and you go, you learn your lines with your mom, dad, sister, brother, somebody. How do you learn lines as a professional actor? Is it still basically the same way for you? You run lines with somebody?
Um, yeah, I mean, well, it's always different. That's what I really love about the entertainment world is, there it doesn't have to be routine. But I think the most consistent thing for me as an actor learning my lines is a repetition.
Yeah,
I have to repeat, 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 repeat,
yeah,
repeat. And then it for me, it's a lot easier once the emotional content is connected, to the words, then it becomes more part of me. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I've had to do a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, to
Yeah.
try to memorize, because it just depends on the script as well. If it's more like uh, medical or legal, and there's a lot of words that I've never heard in my life,
Yeah. Yeah.
then I've put them on tape and listened to them in the car, so it just depends. But those are probably the more consistent things for me.
Okay. Well, anyone who has ever seen you in a role, obviously one of the first things that stands out, aside from the enormous talent, is the leading man good looks that you have. That head of hair that doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
I didn't
Do
know
you?
what to do, and I was like, "Oh my God, I got an interview! Just put it in, just throw it back."
Well, this is something I've always wanted to know. Do you get pissed when a role calls for you to cut it off? Because I've seen it short, I've seen it long.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I've been in the business a long time. I started with short hair, grew it out, cut it off, grew it back. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for me if the role is something that resonates with me, something I think that would push me, or something that I think I would enjoy, then if it calls for me cutting off my hair, I'll cut it off.
Yeah. Because it's
But
coming back. You got that kind of hair. It's coming back. All right. We're gonna bring in my producer, Preston, right here. He's gonna fire off a few questions at you. We're gonna play a game, have some more fun.
All right, sounds good to me, man.
Let's get him in. Jensen Atwood, meet my producer and co-host Preston.
What's
What
up,
up,
man? How you
Preston?
doing, Jensen?
Hello, hello, hello.
Good to see you. Welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate being here, man.
No
All
doubt.
right, we can't talk to you on JDtv. We have to talk about the phenomenal series that so many people know you from. I'm sure you get tired of talking about it, but we're gonna talk about it anyway.
Never.
No, Noah's Ark, such a groundbreaking television show when it aired. As an actor, any regret taking on the character of a gay man, or do you look back on that role with a real sense of pride?
Oh man, all I have is pride.
Yeah.
Noah's Ark is what I would consider an actor's dream. My goal as an actor is to tell stories and hopefully be believable,
Yeah.
and to have a character that people believe is the biggest honor that I could ever have.
And you get to stretch those acting muscles too, right? I mean, that's a stretch.
It was when I got it was everything that I ever wanted as an actor, that was challenging, that pushed me. So I was fearful of it and taking on the challenge, because I knew it would be a challenge, but it's probably been the most fulfilling role out of all the roles that I've been blessed to play. And beyond me stroking my own actor ego, the impact that it's had on people's lives was something that I could have never imagined, but changed me as an actor as well.
Well, the goal of any actor is to be versatile and to bring all these incredible characters to life.
No, not every actor. There's a plenty of actors that are fine playing the character that they play and everything that they do, and that's cool. And I'm not knocking that, because I got close friends who make a good living, playing one character. But for me,
That ain't you.
I'm a journeyman, and if I can be blessed in my career to play, many different characters, and God willing, for another one of those characters to be received in the same way, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Well, being a 100% heterosexual man, how long did it take you to become comfortable with the idea that, okay, this is going to be different?
I mean, comfortable, I don't know if I ever was completely comfortable, you know. But it definitely took a while to kind of wrap my mind around it. Yeah, and there were moments, from the time that I got the script to the time that I actually got an audition, to the time I got a call back, and then there I had transitions in
Yeah.
getting prepared for the character.
All right. Preston, you got something?
Yeah. One thing I think I remember hearing is that you actually had to consult with some casting agents to kind of get a vibe on what you wanted to do and if you was gonna move forward with the role, right?
No doubt about it. I mean, I wanted to be smart. I wanted the challenge, but then I didn't. I wanted a real opinion
Mhm.
on what it would do for my career, not people that are fearful, not people that think they know the business, not the know-it-all who thinks they've been there, done that. And so I reached out to casting directors, like Robbie Reed, like Monica Cooper. I
Mhm.
had conversations with them, and they said, you're an actor, so why wouldn't you take on this role? That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was teasing you a little bit earlier about how you felt when you opened up the script and saw that you get to kiss Halle Berry. What about when you opened up this Noah's Ark script and saw there were kisses in here too? Did you say, "God damn it"?
I was like, hell no. I was like, hell no. And you know what, man? And so as I was saying before, it was different, points that I had to go through to prepare for the character. And that was a moment for me too, as an
Yeah,
actor, as wanting to be a professional. And my first reaction, it was what it was. It is what it is. I was like, hell nah. And I threw it to the side, and it in the script, I remember where it was and where it sat. It sat there. And as a couple days went by, you know, it it spoke to me.
yeah,
It was like, uh why wouldn't you do it? The same thing, the same thing the casting director actually
yeah,
said, but that was later on. But the script was like, why wouldn't you? And I was like, I'm gonna ignore it. And I kept ignoring it. And then I wasn't getting any auditions. And I was feeling like, wow, how how arrogant of me to push a script to the side
yeah,
that I have an opportunity to be a part of, and I haven't even auditioned for it yet.
yeah.
Like, wow, well, how arrogant of me. And then the question came out again, why? And I was like, shit, I'm scared.
New
in which
territory, new ground.
Yeah,
It's
in
like
which
you're gonna end your career before it starts, right?
well, I mean, no, it wasn't at that point. It wasn't about my career. It was just about, it was about my sexuality. It wasn't about my
Mhm.
career. Later on, then the questions start coming like, oh, wait a minute. Now that all the artsy shit is out of the way, what about the business side of
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
So yeah, it was a process.
All right. Last question I have about Noah's Ark. The role certainly made you an ally with the LGBTQ community. They certainly feel supported by you. Do you feel that support from that group of people too?
More, I'm starting to feel it more. At first it was a little bit like, I was like some spy in the organization, that I was trying to take over. I'm like, damn. you know but more now than ever, I'm feeling the love and support. Yeah.
Cool, cool. I was watching. There's a film of yours that I came across on Prime, some streaming service. Before I do, impressive, impressive.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, that was a blessing. Kimberly Connor, director, black woman, from Illinois, who has filmed, I want to say, 5 films in Springfield. you know, she is Black history all by herself, you know, so to be a part of her production, I was, and to be given the lead role, I felt honored to
Yeah.
to be given my first flagship to steer in the
Yeah.
direction, you know. So
Well,
yeah.
you steered it well. Preston, you've seen it too, right?
Yeah, man. I was gonna say I've seen a lot of your work, and you seem to have a special connection to the role you played in that movie, and also in Faithful. So were you just reading the words on the script, or did you have a deeper connection because of your own personal experiences?
Oh, I'm never just reading the words on the script. I mean, I try to make it as personal as I possibly can. You know, everything that I touch, everything that I put on the screen. You know, my training is from Eric Morris, and you know, emotional content and everything, and as real as it could possibly be is as real as I want it to be. So I'm always hopeful that's what comes across.
Oh yeah, definitely came across, man, for sure.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, we interviewed Daphne Maxwell Reed, and she talked to us about how difficult and hard the life of an actor can be because it's an industry, a field of work where you have to wait until someone chooses you. So I know, you know, you've got all this work coming out, but I'm always interested to know what is a role that you wanted, didn't get it.
Everything that I've ever auditioned for. Um, I don't a role that I wanted that I didn't get. Um, wow, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of them out there. I can't think of one particular one. I've auditioned so much. It's kind of insane. And as soon as I walk out the door, I do my best. I'm better at it now than I used to be, of leaving it behind me. And when I say leave it behind me, like sometimes I've completely forgotten about auditions that I've had.
Oh,
Cool, cool. President, I did want to fill you in. He just finished wrapping a film that he did in Atlanta, and it's about R&B songs. And so I think we're going to be his plus two when it premieres in Atlanta. So, you know,
oh man, I'm right here in Atlanta, man. So hit me up when you come.
yeah, so
For sure.
we got to get our
I'll make,
suits
I'll
on.
make I'll make sure you guys are on the list. I might have my own
Definitely,
plus one. So I'll make sure y'all on the list.
We'll get it. Look, any way we can get in, we'll fit it.
exactly.
I got you.
All right. It is game time here at JDtv. We never let a celebrity guest get away without having a little fun, playing a little game. Are you up for it?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey man, no wrong answers. No wrong answers, man.
I'm ready. Let's go. Game
All right,
time.
listen up. Now we all know the story of how Noah took two of each animal on the ark. So let's give your fans a little more insight to your must-haves with a game called Jensen's Archives.
Okay.
Did you get that? Archives.
All right, Jensen's Archives. Okay, listen. What two food items always make it into your grocery cart?
Two food items.
They always make it into your grocery cart.
Like we're talking about like a full meal or just like pieces.
A food, a snack, whatever.
An item.
Oh,
an item.
well, lasagna will have to be, you know, definitely on that list. And sunflower kernels.
Okay, all right.
Are you one of those you just tossing them out of the bag and just sucking on them and spitting them out?
I mean, I like them both, but it's something about the sunflower kernels without the shells that, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got you. But sunflower seeds, almost.
Sunflower seeds, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
But the sunflower kernels don't sound as tacky as the sunflower seeds.
Okay, so no one. What two songs or artists are always on your playlist?
Two songs
Or artists
or artists
on all your
always
playlists?
on my playlist. Artists would probably be Tupac and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Gotcha.
Okay. Just this isn't a game question, but I do want to know, since we're talking music, who's your favorite female singer?
Ooh, Nancy Wilson. That's easy.
Legend.
Oh, love Nancy Wilson. Love
that voice.
That song is "Guess Who I Saw Today," and Oh God, how glad I am.
Oh, that voice, it seeps into my spine.
Amazing.
She
Her
was one of
voice.
my aunt's favorites, man, so I'm definitely familiar with it.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Preston, keep going.
Back to the game. Okay. So Jensen, what two things are always in your carry-on when you travel?
Two things that are always in my carry-on.
In your carry-on and when you travel.
Wow, is there I haven't even unpacked from my Atlanta trip. That's crazy.
All right, so
Oh,
what's in
look.
the bag, Jensen? What's in the bag?
Bring the
Two
bag
things.
in.
Fresh socks and underwear.
That's a good one. Okay.
It's practical. Sorry.
All right.
That's
Well,
real sweet.
for the ladies who would want to know, boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. Okay.
Boxer
we
briefs. Clean draws.
we had a fan that asked Columbus Short that same question, and he said boxer briefs, but not the Dun-Dun-Duns, not the the superhero kind.
I thought he would have said string bikini.
I was almost scared of his answer.
No, that's my homeboy too. FYI, ain't no shade here.
Okay, well, yeah, that was not his answer. All right.
All right. So last question, Jensen. On a perfect date, what's your two go-to movies?
Oh, perfect date movies?
Perfect date night, yeah.
Oh my God. I'm so bad when it comes to TVs and movies and stuff. I say the same ones over and over, but it is what it is. DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet and Friday, the first Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Two of my favorites. I got you.
Yeah.
Right. What about the music career? Any new music coming our way? I know we've got all these movies that are about to blow us all away, but what about the music?
I'm always working because I'm always writing. But my band Dream Killers is still alive and well. I've been working on a couple of other genres of music. I recorded an R&B song. Actually, it was last year. It was a cover of Alicia Keys that was dope as hell, and I shot a video for it. And the record, the music company didn't like the music video and told me not to put it out, but I put it out anyway, and they pulled the song.
Was it Unfaithful or something? Or
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But you can still see the music video and hear the song if you go to unthinkablejensen.com.
Okay.
All right. You don't have any children yet. Would you make a good dad? How do you think you would stack up?
Great dad.
Great dad. Or do you see kids in the future?
And I don't know. Maybe I do have some kids out there somewhere.
You're just slinging it around. Huh? It has been slung around a couple times, folks.
But yeah, great dad.
All right, cool. Well, listen, we have certainly enjoyed you taking this time out to sit down and talk with us. We finally made it happen. You have been one of our dream guests, and so the dream finally came true. For everyone who isn't following you yet, I know you got a gazillion followers, but those people who aren't following you yet, where can they find you on social media?
They can find me at actor Jensen Atwood on Instagram. They can find me as Jensen Atwood on Facebook and YouTube. Check out my YouTube. I got a lot of content there. And a new app that I'm on called Bigo, B-I-G-O.
Okay.
All right. And we sincerely hope that you will take a little time to follow us at JDtv _ is on Instagram. Man, we hope that you had a good time with us. We certainly enjoyed having you on the show. Love to talk to you again. We are going to talk to you again at the premiere of the movie in Atlanta. We got getting our suits ready and our shoes shined up. And we'll talk to you again when those movies drop.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Black Kings. I enjoyed y'all, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Jensen.
Take care and stay safe.